Hey everybody, back with another video. Hopefully we're going to wrap up the pole position. I don't know how long it's going to take me, but I've been putting this off a little bit, and I want to work on the pedal and probably the control panel and clean that up. I already got the glass in and the monitor surround, that's cleaned up. So I've already just been cleaning, putting stuff back together. But let me show you what this pedal's doing. Alright, so in a previous video I showed this, like how they must have not had the pulley for this pedal, so they wired up a couple resistors. There's one on the ground. Yeah, like there's something on normally closed, normally open. There's a resistor, and I don't know, it does work, but it doesn't work perfect, right? Because it's got a switch on it versus the pulley. And I'm going to cut to a scene where I'm actually showing the readings of when you press the pedal down that are inside the cabinet. And then I'll come back, we'll actually, I'm going to replace this, and then we'll put it back in the cabinet. I still need to de-rust it and, paint it and all that stuff as well. Alright, I got it not completely adjusted. Damn it, my screen's messed up. But you can see, like, if I press the pedal, it goes right to CD, but there is a little bit of a slowdown effect, like coming off of the pedal with that little switch there. So it goes right to CD. I can't remember what it's supposed to actually go to. So it's kind of interesting. The brake goes right to AD. Alright, I actually had this in the game last night and went through a whole bunch of troubleshooting that I wasn't filming, unfortunately. So I figured I would take it back out and just kind of, maybe I run into the same issues and I can show you guys. Hopefully that's the case. But the first thing is I had the spring. Obviously this pedal did not have this pulley here, nor this pot. I wired up the pot. And also it didn't have the spring, which is kind of rusted. This is rusted, this is rusted. These are de-rusted and evaporust, and I put some WD-40 on them. But the evaporust, discolors the metal. So I could probably tumble these and try to get some, or try to get the metal back. And I'm also going to show the difference in the springs, like here as well. So this is pretty interesting because the spring, type of spring and spring tension, you want to make sure the pedal is all the way in the up position. But honestly, I think both springs are fine. That one does seem a little stiffer than this one, but as long as the pedal is up, I don't think it makes a difference. And that will actually make a little bit more sense when I put this into the cabinet. So right now I have it kind of upside down like that. Yeah, hopefully that's good. Okay, and to wire this up, you basically, the other thing is I do have some replacement cables from Milestar. So first thing you want to do is, I've shown this before, is you bring it in through this little indentation here, and it really doesn't matter where the pot is aligned, and you just wrap it around. Whoops. So here, hopefully this comes across on the camera. And you want to go around twice. There's once, twice, then back through the little indentation, and then twice around here, like so. Hopefully you can see that. I'll link to my other video where it might be easier to see. And then this is the hard part, trying to get it, there we go. And then you get it in there. And the pedal, besides the rust and not being lubricated, that's how it works, right? Yeah, I guess maybe it does matter a little bit, because I can... But when you power on the game, it zeroes it out anyway. Alright, so what else did I want to show? I think that's it right now. Let's put it in the cabinet. Alright, so let's go into test mode. And the problem I was having last time was the pedal, and there's actually documentation on this. I'll link to the thread, but there's documentation on this that sometimes on power up or going into test mode, my monitor's a little shaky or something, or that's my hand, I don't know. But anyway, it would not reset the pedal all the way to 0 or something, or you wouldn't get maximum speed. So there you go. So there's 0, and it goes up to 91. The issue I was having is I had my rank G or H will both be 245 miles per hour, 244 miles per hour for extended rank G, and I wasn't able to get to 245 because I don't know why. Maybe because I powered it up in test mode. I don't know. It's working better now because you want to get up to 91. Now, when I had that other contraption on there, I was only getting to like what, C, D or something like that. And also the brake should go to FF, I think. I don't know why. Shouldn't it go to FF? E9? EB? Yeah, it's just a switch, so it's like normally closed or normally open. I don't know. I don't even know why it's moving my accelerator some. It's kind of interesting. But this does seem to be working now. I just want to see if I can get it above 91, maybe get up to 9A or something like that would be super nice. Because maybe that means I can get a little bit faster. I'm not sure. You can't get faster than 244, but maybe it might allow you to accelerate a little bit faster. I'm not sure. All right, let me see if I can get it to freak out. I powered it off, and I powered it back on while it was in test mode, and now I'm only getting to 8F. Now, when I saw this problem before, I was getting to 8D, but the fact it's not getting to 90, I think could be a problem. So let me take it out of test mode. Now, if the pedal is all the way in the up position, it should reset it to 0 again. Oh, that's a little loud, sorry. Let's see if we can get it going. Nope, I'm stuck at 225. See? No faster than 225. So that was the issue that I was having, is that it wasn't going all the way to 225. But if you set it in the, put it in the test mode, it should reset the pedal if it's all the way up. Yeah, see, there's a problem going on here. It should reset it. Damn, see? So let me take this pedal back out and try the other cable or something, or springs. We need it to be constantly all the way up at the max. All right, I put on some of my de-rusted springs and lubricated springs. I haven't lubed up anything else, but probably should lube up this area. I'm going to disassemble this pedal, but I'm just kind of showing you guys some of the troubleshooting. And then obviously that spring there as well. Let's put this back in the cabinet. All right, just powered it up straight into test mode. And I can get to 91. Now rank is G and C again, but no problem there. Let's go ahead and take it out of test mode. I don't know why I'm moving the camera down there. Credit it up. See if we can get to over 225. Yep. You gotta get above 90 on the test to get over to. I adjusted the monitor. It looks pretty decent. Could still do a little bit better job. Okay, I put in one of Milestar's replacement cables, and I did hold them up next to each other, and it seems like Milestar's is just like maybe a millimeter longer, but I don't think honestly it's going to make any difference at all. But let's see, maybe it holds its tension better or something like that. I don't know. Let's try it. This is kind of interesting. I put it in a test mode, and while I was doing so, I was holding up the pedal. So I held up the pedal a little bit, and you can see it doesn't return to 0, 0, but if I press it down, I'm getting all the way to 95. But I didn't notice that there was no difference actually with the new cable in there. So, but I did find that interesting. So maybe like as you come out of test mode, I've got my socks on here, just hold the pedal up maybe. Make sure you get maximum 0. I don't know. Let's see.
Support qualified.
I'm gonna have to replace the monitor here. Oh my gosh, this is so weird. Definitely going better than 225 though. Damn it. I don't notice much difference. Alright, I got the pedal back out, like going all OCD on this thing, but look how the brake pedal, the brake pedal is actually sitting higher, if you can see that. So maybe if I take this, maybe this spring is in better shape because this one's been getting a lot more use, so it's probably been, maybe if I take the brake spring and put it in the gas pedal, we might have a better results there. I'm not sure. So that will require me taking apart this pedal assembly, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'll have to take out the cotter pins that hold the pedal, and the and if I'm going to do that, I might as well rebuild the whole damn thing. But I definitely want to keep this spring separate, so I know that put this one back in over here when I do get it rebuilt here. Alright, dang, I was hoping to do a video this week, but it's going to have to wait. Alright, I'm not filming all this, but I'm taking apart a whole bunch of pole position pedals because I have some pole position cabinets up here. I derusted and tumbled all the hardware. Most of these need to take off some of the sticky stuff there. Let's see, what else am I doing? Hooked up this thing that I actually got from my dad. This what is it? It's an arbor. It's a grinding wheel. But I got actually some polishing wheels and wire brushes, and I'm actually polishing up some of these things up there. That doesn't sound good, right? So, anyway, just screwing around, painting, all types of stuff, and also sandblasting. I'm using my sandblasting cabinet right here. So, actually, panning too fast. Let me take a picture of that. It's got some rust on it. Not too bad. I thought I had derusted this, but I'm going to sandblast this real quick, and I'll be right back. Alright, I actually had to derust it again in Evaporust, but I did sandblast it. When you sandblast with the black oxide, it kind of like gives it a rough kind of finish, and I think that's good for paint to adhere to it or something. I don't know, but this one here I derusted and removed all the sticky stuff with some MEK, probably MEK methyl, I don't know, whatever. It's nasty shit, but you can see how shiny it is and smooth, and then I used my wheel to kind of like the wire brush right here, sorry, right there, to kind of just like clean it up and make sure it's, you know, really good. But it's completely smooth, so I don't know if I should blast it with metal oxide or not, but I did end up painting a few of them. This is, they came out really good. I painted it flat black, so that's one where I didn't actually remove the wire tie. Sorry, I'm getting over a cold, so. But you see this right here, looks good, right? All the rust is gone, and I think flat black is the way to go. This is satin, and I actually did a shitty job painting it, so I might sand it and do it again. But, all right, pedals, 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 pedals. Let me paint this. I'm gonna leave it smooth like this and just see what the finish is like compared to the two. All right, I'm gonna assemble these. I've got them down on the bench and stuff. One of the things I wanted to show though is the hole that the, oh, did I bring down the little pivot pins? I might have to go back upstairs and grab them. But the holes are actually different wear. Like this one looks really good, as you can see there. But I think a couple of these, like this, oh, that one looks pretty good. Yeah, I think this one looks bad. I'm not going to get all scientific and break out my micrometer or whatever you want to call it. See, I might have to actually paint these again and do another coat of paint because it's chipping pretty easy. I do have that flex dip stuff that I did on my other pole position, and as far as the finish goes, I really can't tell the difference. This pedal was pretty bad off, the one that I sandblasted versus this one, and it's just this one's more pitted, but I don't think that sandblasting it really had any difference in paint. I primed both of them, so it seems normal. Anyway, I'm going to put a couple of these together. Let's get this pole position back working. Alright, I was looking at these springs as I'm slowly putting this thing back together, but this is the oddball spring that was out, and I'll have to go back and watch if that was one of the ones that was in my cockpit or if it came out of one of the uprights that I have. But all these three springs all are very similar. The spirals are the same, you know, the number of turns or whatever look the same, but this one's definitely way stiffer. So that might be interesting to put that on the gas pedal here because it is stiffer, which might keep the pedal raised when it's under the pressure of the spring, but that would make it non-original. So I might go with these two of these springs right there instead of this one, but there's an oddball spring here. All right. To get these little E-clips in there, or retention clips in there, you kind of have to go in this direction, and it's not too bad for the first ones, but I found if you do it this way, take your needle nose and kind of grab the pin, the clip like this, because you want it to be almost like flush as you're going down, because it's right against the side here. And I doubt I'm going to be able to do this on camera, working around the camera. But you want to come in, yeah. It's a little hard with the camera. Trying to work around the camera, but because I can't see what the hell I'm doing. It's probably, yeah. Got it. Just making sure it's in there. Now they definitely look even now, but that's because I don't have the springs and the wire and all that stuff and pulling it down, but they're definitely even. Alright, so let me do that other part. I got everything wired back up, just like that. I think that's how it looked before. But yeah, the pedal, because of the spring and the tension of the pulley and everything, it is pulled down a little bit further. Has nothing to do with the spring tension. I mean, the main spring or the big spring. It's just because of the pulley and this spring here, it's pulling the pedal up a little bit. But it looks good. I'm going to put it back in the cabinet. So it looks like from the top. I need to still, it's a little scuffed up right now because, you know, paint is going to do that. It's not like powder coated or anything, but I need to get some sticky pads or whatever to put on top, and I still need to lube it and everything, but I'm going to put it in the cabinet right now. See if we can go 245. Alright, this is the first power up in the cabinet, and it didn't zero out. It's at 3, but it goes to 9D, which is nice. So, but I don't know, it should be 0. Right? Interesting. Let me do that again. Let's reset it back again. Okay, now it says 0. 9C, that's really good. I mean, that's better than what it was before. 9C, it was only getting up to 9.1. Yeah, so that's definitely better. My camera is completely flaking out.
Support qualified.
See if we can get up to 244. Couldn't get to 245, but you get the idea. Alright, just one last self-test. So we got rank G, C, goal 4. It's reset to 0. 9A, almost every time. There's FF. And if I go real slow, you can see we get to 80. I mean, the pot's working good. 7, 8, 9, 8A. 90, 91, 2, 7, 8, 9, 9A, 9B. Yeah, see, I mean, you're getting a lot more range. It's definitely worth rebuilding this pedal. I mean, every time now. I'm not getting the issue. So de-rusting the parts, and I still haven't even lubed it. Yeah, so that, I think that was definitely worth it. Sometimes you can get 245, but obviously I just did that for the video. I can't drive 55, I think. But 245, I have gotten like a max speed on the test lap of 245, or the qualifying lap of 245. I don't know which board set I did it in, but all right, guys, that's it. Pole position. pedal restore, I guess.